Guys, Rav, the first one-armed rogue ever in a hardcore raid. I just think of Grubby's reaction to one arm. Someone in Grubby's chat goes, Rav only has one arm, and he goes like, oh, I'm so sorry. He thought like, yeah. Guys, it's in-game roleplay, all right? Let's check it out.
Attention gamers. Previously on this season of Only Drama, I rolled a self-found one-armed rogue in hardcore WoW because I enjoy pain and have no regard for my time. I participated in organized Ozarothian racism on my journey to 60 while attempting deadly things on a one-life character to prove to a bunch of sweat-ridden Reddit randies that I can play a 20-year-old game designed for casuals good. I crossed paths with various other webcam entertainment specialists and I completed my journey to 60 in one try on arguably the hardest class in the game, one that many hair gelled up gamers could only dream of surviving on, as I completed my journey by slaying an NPC cosplaying as Bean so that I could hold his femur as my crippled offhand to provide me with the OG plot armor that would be needed for the challenges ahead. In terms of level, I was now the oldest I would ever be, which meant a few things. First, it turns out that hitting 60 in hardcore not once or twice but 3 times earned me a cordial invite to Gingy's $25,000 rooftop guide to passive income, aka the Creator Plunderstorm Tournament, aka the event that Papa Soda was forced to hate watch.
Who the f decided to not sponsor me to play this Plunderstorm tournament?
No.
While most people don't realize that a pink-haired ninny muggins of his size would cost an arm and a leg to sponsor, Blizzard could offer me 6 jizzed on crackers and I would say sign me up. I'll even throw a Raid Shadow Legends mention in, so here we were. The only thing is, on one end you had the multi-year rank 1 duo gladiator highly synergistic AWC AG1 champions.
Okay, 2 squads left, 2 squads left. Dorky, come on, Dorky.
Repel? Yep. I'm chill. I'm getting in there, I'm finishing it.
And then on the other end you have a multi-year silver hard-stuck League of Legends lactose intolerant player who had to watch the tutorial before the event, so here was my contribution.
Rav, come on!
How is he level 5 already?
Shit.
Fandy's on me.
Did have a early game.
Turns out I just had to play.
I mean, bro, here's the thing. If you don't play any game and you go into it, like, you're gonna get smoked. Like, if I right now played duos with Peekaboo, say like I was playing bottom lane with, I'm ADC, Peekaboo's obviously my support, you know, like in basically any game we play, and he could like support me up, like we would probably get absolutely smoked because we don't know how to play League, right? So like it's just practice is all it comes down to.
Place my blind trust in my guildies to succeed.
He's yelling truth.
Rav is here.
Okay,
I'm dragging him.
Should we let him live?
No, kill him.
Okay, fuck, dude. I'm sorry, Rav.
No truces.
Dude, Goose,
we're gonna kill him, man. It is what it is.
I'm sorry, man. He's gonna not be happy about that.
He's not gonna be that. He hates you forever now.
So ignoring the fact that the only 2 teams I beat were either titty streamers or Roblox players, I was more concerned with getting invited to a different event.
What about, okay, I'm just gonna throw out names. Are we gonna bring Rav?
Of course we're bringing Rav.
We can. I'm totally down to bring Rav. He's playing
Rav.
Rogue. Tyler doesn't know Rav.
I don't know who Rav is. I don't know who Rav is.
Rav was basically our big YouTuber that we had from last OnlyFans. His story hasn't been as popular this OnlyFans around.
Not as popular until I dropped my take on the pirate software situation 2 weeks after it had already been beaten into the ground for all the losers that just can't possibly shove enough drama dick in their mouths at once.
Dude,
But he was a massive character last time.
Oh, he has a kid?
Recently.
Yeah, he had a kid. Add him to the fucking list.
So there you have it. I was officially the DEI hire of this year's raid on account of having a kid.
I got 4 kids!
But this meant I would have to experience the Horde's version of the only attunement, which I assumed is about as fun as crab walking naked through North Korea with a GoPro strapped to your head, as I would take the Alliance version over it any day of the week. But with limited time to get attuned, this meant I would be giving new meaning to one-armed rogue gameplay. But to summarize this giant torture simulator of a question...
Bro, Rav sent me that on Discord like a week ago, and he said that like he's doing one-arm gaming, and I was like, what do you mean by that? And then he sent me the video, and I'm just like, oh, and he puts it in the video, man. Oh.
Pain, you have to get 10 butt buddies into the Spires of Blackrock Upper Edition to behead a bitch named Rend. Then you book a Southwest flight to dehydrated Jizzville to get your Fitbit steps in looking for some washed up huntard who says great but I have a weird fetish for eyeballs, so now you have to get 10 more people together and go straight back to that same spire and sit in there for hours praying that people actually loot their mobs so that you can get these before you die of old age. Then just sit on flight paths for an eternity until you are living in a year where identifying as dragons is a thing now. Here you will be told to travel to every edge of the globe doing random Drake stuff, but I'm more of a Kendrick guy, so find the Hearthstone card again in the zone that some Blizzard dev turned the color saturation down to depression levels in, and now you get the privilege of finding 10 more people to do the same goddamn dungeon that you've downed 35 times already. At this point I couldn't find another group, mainly because
his story hasn't been as popular this OnlyFans around.
So I took a break to whisper every living soul on the planet, hoping to shortcut my way through the—
I've just got to say, I've been loving the one-armed rogue story. All right, I love last year's Rav story. I'm loving this year's story. All right, like, I don't know, algorithm, YouTube, this and that. Okay, it's been good, Rav. Okay, let's
the
keep
other
going.
bullshit attunement I needed, which long story short revealed that I have no clue how instance IDs actually work in this game. At this point I was defeated, stuck on diaper duty, and down in the dumps until I saw a whisper from singer-songwriter-actor wide receiving wedding dancing white boy Sardako, the clear-cut winner of this year's surprise Secret Life award that no one had on their bingo card, as all that's left is an OnlyFans alias of him getting pegged in 2021. As sketchy as that sounds, but he graciously let me strap onto his group where all I had to do was play one more round of Where's Waldo, and 8 hours later I was attuned, which meant there was just one last thing left to do.
This is the moment we've all been waiting so long for. We've sweat blood, shed tears. We've lost so many good members of the guild. We've been through ups and downs all together. We've come so close as a family for one moment. Are you ready? Yeah.
Turns out Phase 1 was a snooze fest, and even though I was tryharding to get Phase 2 over with, it bugged out, and that's when shit hit the fan.
Don't stand in front, don't stand behind. Oak has threat still.
Heal me! Heal me! Heal me! Heal poke! Heal poke! I'm dead! Heal poke!
There's bugs on me.
Oak is down. Keep going. Keep pumping. Keep going. Keep pumping. Finish it! Finish him! It's dead.
No, I'm sorry you guys died.
Mudfix. Poke. I'm friendly. Mudfix kills him. Is that why Savix ended up dying? Oh, that's why.
But I've been told that even with 2 deaths, the saddest thing about that fight was my performance.
What is this, 8%? Why does it say 8% or like nil? Rav has 1 arm. Oh, really? Oh, sorry about that. Actually.
Now as we get into MC, I know a lot of people wanted a full breakdown, but as a Wictus of Swak once said,
core element of gameplay is standing and hitting.
So the following is a 6-hour raid condensed into the parts that personally gave me a slight content boner. For starters, since I was disabled and did next to no pre-bis farming, my strategy to parse was slightly out of the box.
I wanted you to change your name to mine on details just for the first boss. Shut the fuck up.
And while the first room of trash went well, we met our first hiccup.
Gonna start searching.
Oh shit!
Ooh, Ampy goes down.
Which turned out to be Ampy's way of flexing that he knows how to lava jump without taking damage, but it turns out there was actual real danger ahead.
All right, remember that one clip where we saw the entire raid wipe because they got imps and a surger? Here we are. Banish surger,
It's banished,
and kill the imps. AoE. I'm AoE taunting and I'm lipping. That works. Banish it.
Perfect gameplay. Nice job, guys.
All right.
Nice call.
And now that everyone was fully puckered, it was time for the first boss. Which was a joke, but surely the next boss would be harder.
Yeah, easy clap.
That was a joke as well. It's almost like bosses are easier than trash for us.
Sure, nothing happens. If it does, I'll AoE taunt.
Oh,
Hug the left.
My WoW dad facepulled, and based off of his facial
AMP.
expressions, it looks like he went from playful popsicle to panicked real fast.
Taunting.
I actually didn't see it.
On her right.
Vanish the surge.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna help with this.
It's a good one. It's fine. It's fine. It's ancient hysteria. It's all fine. Don't worry about it.
Are we taunted?
Don't worry about it. It's ancient despair. Doesn't matter. That was close.
That was super scary. So we got a Surger, a Corehound, and Imps in one pull, and no one died. That was actually probably the best pull of the entire raid. I forgot about that.
But hey, at least we didn't have another close call 2 minutes later.
Precaution.
I'm taunting.
Holy shit. Very
Good call, though. Actually, dude, that was a really good call.
What the fuck?
It's on Miz.
Can we lock the fuck in?
It was at this point where I was realizing that I had been put in the remedial melee group without Wind Fury, and if I didn't want to be known for this,
What is this? 8%?
I would have to bribe the people in positions of power. Which worked until 1 minute later I was moved back, but we found an agreeable solution. That said, I wasn't ready for the responsibility that came with the power that came from Wind Fury.
Rav, watch yourself, you fucking idiot. Bad threat. It's dodging. It's okay. Pull it away.
I got him.
Holy fuck.
The next boss, I got a debuff that made me slower than a miskipped Twitch viewer, and turns out listening to the strategy beforehand would have been a good idea. But we killed the Geodude Arsonist, and Abyss Dagger was now up for grabs to the highest roller.
10.
Then after 2 decades of 40 streamers trying to talk over each other in Discord, we were back in the core that Molten, ready to pull the boss that a single person can wipe the whole raid, which in hardcore means you do not want to be the person that gets the debuff.
Please let him get it.
Let him position.
Please.
Living bomb.
We're standing right fucking here. I got a shield on. Watch thread. All right, it's
out of
fun time. Okay, stand a little. Rav corner now. Living bomb on Rav. Free shield if we can.
Bro, what is this add-on here? Is this Deadly Boss Mods or like one of those? Is it a weak aura? Deadly Boss Mods. All right. When I'm raid leading next week, maybe I should download Deadly Boss Mods. That seems really helpful for raid leading. Because normally, as a DPS player, I've never played with it. You just kind of sit in the back, you kind of slam your DPS, you frostbolt, you might think about doing a sunder or not, and you get some loot, and you top the meters and you go home. But with your raid leading, I feel like I kind of need this. You know what I mean? I feel like there's no way I'm gonna be too overwhelmed. It'll call out who the bomb is on, right? I should probably get it. Maybe. I'll think about it.
Nice, big free shields. Run away, everyone out, everyone
I
out.
even snowballed to avoid fall damage, so I don't think Papa Soda's evaluation of that fight was fair.
I cannot pick a worse setup of people to have gotten living bomb.
But hey, wasn't the first time he graded my performance incorrectly.
65%. And I feel like I was lenient too, way more lenient on Rav than anyone else.
And even though things were going smoother than a lubed up axolotl, our luck was about to change.
Oh my god, Fandy's dead.
I tried to pay my respects to the loss of one of our breast healers, but some huntard was standing on her corpse, and if you ask me,
That is fucked up.
but hey, I say tomato, you say potato, but it turns out that wasn't our last death.
I have the Annihilator. My threat is horrible. My threat is horrible. My threat is horrible. It's all over Ambi.
Yo!
No. That was on cooldown. Ambi is down.
I will find a way to avenge this one, Dad. Anyways, it was now our turn to deal with the World Health Organization, and I wanted to be first in line to tell their boss.
Dude, that death still hurts. That death still hurts, man. Oh my gosh. What I am a little curious about is why did Ampy not have Ice Block or Cold Snap? Neither one. Because obviously he would have just blocked if it was available. I wonder what he used them on. He just used it? What was he using it on? He misclicked Cold Snap? That's what I'm saying. If he didn't, like, I was like, what? Like, as a mage in a raid, you should pretty much always have your Ice Block available for when something like this happens, you just press block. But it's on cooldown, and then the backup, Cold Snap, is also on cooldown. Both of them are on cooldown. Oh, wait, did it... Is this a lip?
Hey, I say tomato, you say potato, but it turns out that wasn't our last death.
I have the Annihilator.
Is this a lip off cooldown?
My threat is horrible. My threat is horrible. My threat is horrible. It's all over Ambi.
Yo! I mean, okay, so obviously the Ice Block and the Cold Snap sucks. I didn't know there was a lip off cooldown. At all. I didn't even see that. Obviously, yeah, obviously the taunts were the correct call here. Obviously the taunts are like number one, right? Like it shouldn't even be on Ampy in the first place. But I'm just saying.
No. That was on cooldown. Ambi is down.
I will find a way to avenge this one, Dad. Anyways, it was now our turn to deal with the World Health Organization, and I wanted to be first in line to tell their boss that red meat is not the problem, but turns out he just let his employees die in front of him, which was a bit of poetic karma because later his own boss killed him, and thus we meet again, my favorite lava lamp.
Alright. Beat his ass! Can I get a demo shout on Rag? Only matters, but 8. We got time.
I don't see shit. I don't see shit.
I have no time.
Oh my gosh.
Taunting it? My threat is horrible right now. Alright. Melee back in, melee back in. Keep going.
Bro, T1's heart rate is in the 80s here? On Rag? That's pretty impressive. Hardcore Rag first timer? That is actually pretty impressive. I guarantee my heart rate was over 100. That's wild.
You got knocked, it's okay. Find your way back.
Big tongue going down. Show the papa yelling crazy. Little Corey is a wreck. And we got Mary baby. Big a pool baby. Xaryu killers in ring. Oh my goodness. Side dog with a witness. Yeah, I'm out of some men fell asleep. Oh no.
Wait, why did he just skip through that? Wait, did I? Damn, Rav is vibing, dude. The perks of only having one arm, you no DPS.
And with that, we completed our first raid, but unlike last year, it would not be our last. This was just the beginning of our battles, as many more would lose their lives in our quest to clear the raids, to show another League of Legends player what it's like to play a not dog shit game, and to grow stronger as a family of loud, annoying, main character syndrome streamers. And I'm gonna lie to you, I think we can do it all.
Aw, dude, this video is great. I really think it owned because it had everyone's POV. Like, you had the anti-death POV, the grubby, you know, the one-armed rogue, the T1, the soda. Like, it kind of like wrapped up Molten Core into like one sick video from like all these different angles. You know what I'm saying? It was fantastic. GG. Sucks people died. I hope no one dies this week, man. I really hope no one dies this week, but see what happens. See what happens. He missed the Yam Roach Pop. Oh yeah, true. If Ampy lipped, it would have killed the next threat person. I mean, yeah. Yeah, fair enough, but still, same thing with Ice Block, right? Like if Ampy Ice Blocks, it's gonna hit someone else. I mean, so yeah, at the end of the day, you still need a taunt. Raid is on Friday. Yeah, the raid is gonna be the draft will be on Thursday, and then there'll be a raid on the 7th and a raid on the 8th. From what I know. Oh, I was thinking about this. Our next Friday is Valentine's Day. Are we raiding on Valentine's Day? I don't.